Every day we stray further from God's light. Just as you planned. You were always an excellent planner, especially when it comes to heresy. Unlike many multi-step processes, heresy is relatively simple. It just requires the will to follow through. And you have that in spades. The course is set, and the navigational override has been locked, just in case you change your mind. Now is not a time for indecision. Now is a time for garlic bread. Eyes on the prize, sport. You look out through the viewfinder on the cockpit and see the black hole ahead of you. The plan, if you could call it that, is to engage your warp drive just as you start to spaghettify. There is no predictive model to determine what the effect of spaghettification is on a warp core. Why are you looking at me like that? Spaghettification is so a word. Whatever. Memento something. You're the one that wanted to be a life coach. You should have read the pamphlet a little more thoroughly. All of this was discussed on the back page. As you approach the event horizon, you're reminded of your time as a little girl when you would visit your grandmother in the French countryside. Then you recall that you don't have a grandmother, and there is no France. Those days are well behind us. The halcyon days of longing for the tender caress of a triceratops while loping lazily in the lava tunnels are long gone. The triceratops have unionized and no longer engage in uncompensated work, which is great for them, not so much for you. It's always about you, isn't it? That's not what the disembodied voice spoke to you in the attic. And that sure as hell won't get you out of that low-mileage lease you're stuck in. But those are not a cause for concern anymore. Your resolve is what's important. The warp core has reached critical mass. Your skull no longer contains your eyes. You worried so much about grace under pressure that you never considered grace under the absence of pressure. Your alarm clock sounds. It's Queen. Why is it always Queen? You already know the answer. You are a life coach, after all.